welcome back. I thought I'd shoot some more video today, but this time I wanted to focus on the destruction, the construction destruction as I call it, and all the cleanup we have to do, all the landscaping that has to go on. I'm not used to my home looking like this, yeah. All of our supplies, soil, etc., got delivered way down there. Let me take you down there, show you what that looks like. Let me take you down, 'cause I'm going to strawberry fields. Nothing is real, and nothing to get hung about. That's a song about abandonment. Boy, do I know about abandonment. That's something my son will never have to deal with, thank God. That's what these videos are all about. Leaving something behind that he can look to when he's older and I'm gone, and maybe he's got a question, and somewhere in these videos he might find an answer. I hope it helps. Anyway, this is kind of what the property looks like. I told you in a couple of videos ago that I would try to shoot for you some of the, the look of the property. This is some of the supplies that we use. That's cow manure and things like that. This used to be an orchard here, but it's been dead for years because the sun got blocked by all the big trees. Let me see. So here is where they've been dropping off all of the soil and topsoil and compost. And the little red houses down there, and way in the distance you can see the garage. Let me take you back up there and show you what's going on in and around the construction area. Way down there, you can't see it from here, but there's a path that leads into the woods. There's quite a lot of property back there. And then behind it there's a preserve, and way back there is a place that we call Camp Cucamonga. And for many years, right now it's kind of a junk depository. You can see the junk just through the woods. But we've always had a dream of one day building a cowboy camp down there, a place to camp, with a chuck wagon and all that. And someday I'll still do that. Yeah, let's see, we're getting closer now. Thank God for that little Kubota. Boy, oh boy, it would have been so much work to fill in all those planters without the Kubota by hand. Oh, we'd still be there. We'd be there for weeks. So let me take you down to the, there it is again. Let me take you down to the garden area and show you the construction destruction and what we're dealing with in terms of cleaning up and landscaping and all that. Of course, our driveway is destroyed. All the big machines came through here, so the driveway is finished. This used to be blacktop, so we're going to have this ripped up, and also an additional piece of blacktop put in here leading to the garage. Take you over real quick to the garage. It's early morning, that's why I'm speaking quietly. It's cold, by the way, again. Not cold, but it's like 40 degrees. We already we already framed the area here outside of the garage where we will be pouring additional concrete so that we can, wash a car, fix something, whatever, But you can see all the junk behind our barn there. It has to be cleaned up. All the junk over here. All the junk here is incredible. We need quite a bit of landscaping in this area because, let me get myself turned around. This whole area here was solid, wall-to-wall trees. And you see, there's my neighbor's little shop. I could never even knew it was there. Couldn't see it. But now I can, because all of these trees are gone. So we'll put in some landscaping, But let's see. Get around to the garden. Of course, there's all that other property down there. Someday I'll take you down there. So here, this is what we call our Japanese garden, and it's usually filled with color. And it's starting to pop now. But my snow guy slammed into the wall, so that's got to be fixed. That's no big deal. But yeah, here's all the junk is from the construction of the garden. This used to be a really cute stepping stone path, and we had to remove the stepping stones, so they're all in piles. This is some mulch for the garden, and this used to be our junk that we used to hide behind the barn, but we had to remove it because of the construction. So it's sitting here looking pretty ugly. Here's our scaffolding. Boy, I'm glad to not be on that anymore. And all this junk over here has to go. And, you know, all this junk back here, and this hill has to be landscaped. But we're starting to put in some decorations. Some of these we're just putting in place to kind of get an idea for what the look and feel is that we're going for. So here's some more of the, you know, we have to clean all this up. This looks like hell. It's terrible. It's really terrible. But the garden itself, see, that's starting to look pretty nice, right? I mean, I never thought we would get this far. Oh my God, this is beautiful by comparison, you know? Here's my neighbor's scaffolding that he lent us. Pool is down there. I have to focus on opening that soon too. So that's another job. But even back here, there's a lot of construction, destruction. We had to remove some of these trees. They were threatening to fall on the pool. So now my pool equipment is exposed, so I'll have to plant some landscaping around it. All these trees were cut down. They're still lying there. I have to go cut them. Piles and piles of junk and rocks. This plastic wall got slammed into. It hides the gas bottles that heat the pool. So there's a lot of cleaning up, a lot of work to do here still. But it's coming. We are much farther ahead than I thought we would be. I was so desperate. I didn't think we were going to make it for the year, and I can see we have some veggies. Let's go take a look inside. So it's very exciting for me because the dream, the vision is starting to come true. And it's always exciting when you get to this point. Let me take you inside. And oh, we got the little fan thingy going on here. Dagmar loves those, so she wanted that. That was one of the first things we bought. Let me take you inside the garden and show you how far we've gotten so far. That is beautiful. That is really beautiful. You see all the little decorations. So our trees are, and these are our peach trees in here. They're columnar trees, right? That's as wide as they grow. And on the bottom, we put herbs. There's another one here. So this one is now about 5 foot tall. It'll go another 2-3 feet max, and that's it. And herbs on the bottom. Got all these little decorations here. I've already set up the trellises for our peas, our beans, and our cucumbers. Let's see, what else? If we come down through here, you see that we already have a few vegetables. This is a strawberry patch here. But we have a few vegetables in here, and they're looking pretty nice. So we don't even have the irrigation set up yet. I mean, this part of the irrigation is in, right? This piece right here, and this part is in, right? But they're not connected. See, it's in the middle of the air. The irrigation guy is coming, hopefully this weekend, to take care of that. But yeah, we have a few things planted. Here's another one of our apple trees. This one we've had for a little while, so inside, so it's grow bigger with the herbs on the bottom. This is our lettuce station. And this is the latest apple tree. It arrived yesterday. We put it in yesterday, and it's already trying to pop. And as you can see, there's not even herbs on the bottom or anything yet. And this is, we call this our spare station. This is the stuff that, we bought and we planted some of it, but too much. And this is what's left. I have one extra plant there. I probably will just set it up outside, and I'll put all these things in it and let them grow and let the animals have at it and enjoy it. So it's kind of sharing, We got our water set up with our hose so we can clean things up. So yeah, I mean, the garden is starting to look really primo. That whole hill will have to be landscaped. I want it to be an explosion of color there. So that when I look from down there, when I look from the house up towards here, I want this to be full of color, baskets of flowers. I want the background to be full of color, big flowers and trees and all that, so that it's eye candy from the pool, So you'll be looking up from the pool at this, and I want this to be absolutely stunning, beautiful. That's what's on my mind. I hope I can execute. I should be able to. But yeah, that's as far as we've gotten. So it's just a little quick update, you know. It's always sometimes negative, you know, people getting hurt and it's cold and it's miserable and we're running behind and it's terrible. Well, not so much. Here's our flamingos. Long story about the flamingos. I'll tell you that story someday. It's a really interesting story. It's connected to our home in Florida. But yeah, it's coming along. I hope you're enjoying this so far. And I'll shoot some more as we go along. Hopefully very soon we'll be absolutely full of color. And it will be at least closer to the vision. Thank you for continuing to watch our crazy little videos and following our adventures. And we'll see you guys again very soon. Take care.